I started in a subway station, clutching my little bag, my heart pounding with more hope than fear, knowing that someday I would own the skyline. I had nothing but a dream and a fierce determination to escape the shadows of my humble beginnings. Now at 35, I sit in my office overlooking the city that once seemed so unreachable, a senior bank executive at one of the most prestigious financial institutions. And I never forget where I came from. I remember the nights I counted spare change just to pay for a bus fare, the days I worked 2 jobs just to keep a roof over my head, all while secretly dreaming of power, influence, control, and revenge. Because you see, my story isn't just about climbing the corporate ladder. It's about twisting betrayal and injustice into my own weapon of justice. When I was just a teller, I was invisible. Someone they looked through, dismissing me as nothing more than a cog in the machine. They called me just a teller, a placeholder, easily replaceable. But I watched, I learned, I listened. I knew the secrets that kept the bank afloat and the ones that could bring it crashing down. I kept my ambitions hidden, buried deep beneath my calm exterior, waiting for the right moment. That moment came when I uncovered a scheme, a manipulation that was about to wipe out the savings of hundreds, including my colleagues, all orchestrated by the very people at the top I was supposed to serve. I knew then that I had to act. I gathered evidence, played my part perfectly, and when the day came, I exposed them all, publicly, ruthlessly, and with a strategy that no one saw coming. The fallout was swift. Those executives lost their jobs, and I was promoted overnight. Not because they liked me, but because I proved I was more than just a teller. I became a force to be reckoned with. But the real victory was mine alone, a silent, cold triumph. I had used their own greed against them, and in doing so, I gained something they could never take away: my power, my control, my revenge. It's strange how betrayal fuels your fire when you've suffered enough. My family disowned me when I decided to chase my ambitions instead of settling into a life they deemed proper. They called me reckless, selfish, unworthy of the wealth I now wield. But I knew then what I know now. Nothing worth having comes without a cost. And I was willing to pay it. Now they come back, begging for my advice, asking how I turned my humble beginnings into this empire. I watch their desperation with a cool eye.